Good day, team. I I guess as part of the exercise of keeping up with the momentum from the meeting we had 2 days back, I'm just trying to start initially while we are focusing on getting everybody onboarded on business sites to be able to use their voice there to give status update and to also communicate with the platform CareerWIL via business site. Because as you noticed, I hope let me just remind you, the platform was actually built with that analogy that I gave you about how Train, that if you remember, how Train became our project, the public, because they made sure that from the onset, from the onset of the whole, before they even break ground, it becomes a thing that the public is so aware of and so addicted to. I was one of the big followers where on a daily basis I was always looking forward to find out what have they done now as we see the roadmap that they were giving us. So I'm trying to say that whole project for me has won my sort of attention in how you build public service solutions. And I must say, also looking at our dear brother, who our South African governance or policy issues are hating, who Elon, he's been using the same tactics to garner interest in his work. So I'm hoping we share that value of. In the latest status quo of development, it's called developing in public. It's public development. So now the platform, as if I'm to talk to the thought process, it's part and parcel of everything we discussed in the meeting, with the interest of giving day-to-day updates of the activities that we're busy with, and reports thereof, and keeping track of the things that we've done and so all of that is basically automated, and it will eventually also lead to this whole provision of access for recruitment. Though I also want to overemphasize, if I've said this before, me, a recruitment, I've seen it from a light of let's not get anyone to be costed to have access to this opportunity. Let's not look into someone must go paid for data to use internet in a cafe. I'm saying let's do the reverse. Let it cost us to find everybody, because we do something like a street committee approach where there's always students living in a community that can talk to students that can support each other to basically onboard themselves. Hence, if you've done a registration on business side, uh, all we ask is just basic information, and then from there we link you into the further activities. So I'm hoping it's a shared value, because I see how we're trying to have a formal way of collecting everything, and I'm saying no, let's do 1%. How do we get their names, their surnames, their address, their contact numbers, then further do a back to back on in so many ways that will make it accessible and less costly, if not zero cost, to be recruited, because it's a national crisis that we are having. Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's my 2 cents. I was also trying to encourage us as a team to, it's not only me that needs to give status update. I hope it would be something that we all volunteer and take part in trying to do on daily basis. Right now, you can hear my voice is fluish. I guess I'm one of the people who suffer from season changes. I didn't expect this. I never had flu incidents in the whole winter. Yeah, in addition, I did send a message where I asked everybody to remind me to discuss this issue of coercing input from the audience that we preparing the presentation for, in terms of the stakeholders that we discussed. I'm hoping Umama, through her connection or ability, can coerce access to the support staff of these individuals, so that we can identify with the pain issues at hand, the things that are in crisis mode for them, that our presentation needs to specifically target in terms of their processes. Because I think, I mean, talking generally, it wouldn't get their attention, but talking specifically to their pain issues would actually give us a quick, actionable next step. Yeah, I'll appreciate your feedback. If I didn't cover, but what I did yesterday, if I'm to also give that, I spoke to Stanley, and we discussed the whole need for making our information publicly known and aligning with. I mean, there's a newspaper article Stanley was sharing with us on the day of the meeting, which is 2 days back, which I took some snippets of it, and I'm more or less trying to instead of just extracting it and linking it, I'm also trying to. If you saw on the platform, there's a feedback link. When you go to the platform CareerWIL, you'll see there's a button that feedback up there in the menu. It's actually where we're opening up for these voices not to be just written. We want them to be also regurgitated. And through the links Gamma, I'm hoping we can get the support staff to also publish the information that the stakeholders are talking about there live, more than just tracking journal papers, because we want to have living data on all the issues. I'm thinking, I mean, looking at the stats of the crisis of unemployment that we have, it's not a matter of wait will come back. It's a matter of what are you doing every hour? What are you doing every second? What are you doing every day? Uh, I'm hoping we have that momentum of getting everyone to now have how people are interacting with their crazy social media, they access your Facebook, always giving people status updates and so forth. So we need to have that type of urgency on addressing this issue, because I don't think it's an issue that our small team can handle. I'm thinking it's an issue that collectively, with everybody who's interested in trying to turn the tide, should come, and we collectively become a collective voice to deal with it. But yeah, let me just leave it there from my side, and I'll appreciate everybody's input in terms of the status of their abilities. Lastly, I'm trying as much to prepare videos that are going to make it easy for everybody else, more than the team that we have. Though Usabelo, as I spoke to him today, did mention that he's going to try on board or Tulani, put daily in terms of access to business side, because that's how you talk to the platform easier. The information that's on the platform will be updated via the channel, the chat UI that we're enforcing as an operating system now. And I did say I hope that this WhatsApp group that we have is temporary until everybody's familiar and well oriented and able to transfer their communications away from WhatsApp using business side completely. That will be appreciated, because business side comes with an added value of being able to email through chat and being able to do a lot more things, which I still have to orientate everybody on. But thank you, and look forward to our discussion going forward. Thank you.